Nearly 24 species have been declared vulnerable, endangered, or critically endangered as the federal government today released its Threatened Species Action Plan in a bold bid to save them. The action plan comes months after the damning state of the Environment Reportfound Australia has lost more mammal species than any other continent, and 19 ecosystems are showing signs of, or are near, collapse. Minister for the Environment and Water Tanya Plibersek announced new listing decisions for 20 threatened species and 3 threatened ecological communities, noting many species were in areas badly affected by the Black Summer bushfires of 2019-2020. Read more. Optus confirms more than 2 million customers had data exposed. The new animal species declared vulnerable to critically endangered include the Parma wallaby, gray snake, Keys matchstick grasshopper, gravel-downsk tinnitus, a small lizard, Oxley pygmy perch, Malanda rainbowfish, and the western beautiful firetail. More than a dozen plant species have been deemed at risk, including the critically endangered headland Commersonia. There's only one population of this trailing shrub in Byfield National Park, northeast of Rockhampton. It's estimated there are less than 250 individuals remaining. When it comes to ecosystems, the Mount Kaputar land snail and slug community in northern NSW has been declared endangered. This ecosystem is home to the iconic Kaputar giant pink slug. Read more. Aussie dad dies after hospital gives him painkillers. Left to wait. The eucalypt forests and woodlands on the floodplains of the eastern watershed of the Great Dividing Range have also been deemed endangered, while Benhall's Gap sphagnum moss cool temperate rainforest is critically so. Of the species with new listing descriptions, 15 species and the 3 ecological communities were added to the Environment Protection and Biodiversity Conservation Act list of threatened species. 4 species were upgraded to a higher threat listing and 1 species retained its current category. Read more. Ukraine claws back more territory from Russia. In total, the action plan flagged 110 species for prioritization, including the ones listed above. While all species in natural environments are important, focusing on a limited number of species can help target effort and resources so that tangible outcomes can be achieved, measured and shared, the Department of Climate Change, Energy, the Environment and Water, DCU, said. The priority species and places listed above were identified by independent scientists. A full list of the 110 priority species can be found here. Need for action has never been greater. Plibersek conceded the action plan has ambitious targets, which includes preventing any new extinctions of plants and animals, as well as a goal to conserve at least 30% of the nation's landmass. The Threatened Species Action Plan strengthens our commitment to stopping the extinction of Australia's plants and animals, she said in a statement. These are the strongest targets we've ever seen. The need for action has never been greater. Our current approach has not been working. If we keep doing what we've been doing, we'll keep getting the same results. Australia is the mammal extinction capital of the world. I will not shy away from difficult problems or accept environmental decline and extinction is inevitable. The government said $224.5 million would be committed to the Saving Native Species program to boost the outcomes. However, some experts are concerned the action plan does not go far enough. It's great this government is taking its international obligations more seriously than the previous one, James Watson, a professor of conservation science at the University of Queensland, said. But Australians must understand that securing 30% of land and sea will not secure species unless there is far greater investment in the actual management of these places. That this won't achieve much at all if land clearing, logging and inappropriate fishing continue unabated. It is also concerning that only 110 species are prioritized. There are over 1,700 species on the federal endangered list, and the vast majority receive no attention. Unless all listed species get funding and attention, there will be extinctions and we will continue to sleepwalk deeper into the extinction crisis.